Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is RELLY OCTAVIA DEVI. I come from study program English Education 6th semester. Now I want to retell about the novel, and the title is The Waves. First, I want to introduce about the characters. There are 6 characters in the novel, and the first is Bernard. Bernard is a storyteller, always seeking some exclusive and uppraise. Some critics see Wolf's friend E.M. Forster's as inspiration for him. And then the second is Louis. Louis is an outsider who seeks acceptance and success. And then the third is Neville. Neville, who may be partly based on another of Wolf's friends. And then the fourth is Ginny. Ginny is a socialite whose worldview correspondent to her physical. And then the fifth is Susan. Susan flees the city, preferring the country outside. Preferring the countryside, where she grapples with the thrills and thought of motherhood. And then the last is Rhoda. Rhoda is riddled with self-doubt, anxiety, and depression, always rejecting and indicting human compromise, and she always seeking out solitude. Okay, now I want to retell about the synopsis. In the synopsis, there are divided into 9 sections. The first section of the novel is about the characters, childhood and time at school. And then the second section of the novel is about their adolescence. And the third section of the novel is about the characters' time as young adults. The fourth section of the novel discusses the death of friend of all the characters. And then the fifth section of the novel take place at dinner party. And then the sixth section of the novel describes the character as adults. And then the seventh section of the novel present the character as middle age. And then the eighth section of the novel, the characters meet again as adults. And then the final section of the novel, Bernard ponders the lesson that he and his friends have learned in their lives. Okay, and then I want to move to the setting. The setting in the novel is at school, and then at the dinner party, and London. And then about the values. One of most obvious aspect in the novel is the way that humans are both disconnected and isolated from one another, and at the same time define one another. Okay, the last is about the author. The author is Virginia Woolf. The complete name is Adeline Virginia Woolf, was born in 25 January 1882 in South Kensington, London. She is the 7th child in a blended family of 8. Her mother, Julia Princess Jackson, celebrated as a pre-retail artist model, had 3 children from her marriage, while Woolf's father, Leslie Stephen, a notable man of letters, and had 1 previous daughter. Okay, there's enough about the novel has been I retell, and thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.